right. I think I got it. Is it recording? Can't tell.
It's recording.
I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure it's recording. Like,
No.
there's a blinking red light.
Yeah, it's a blinking red light because that tells you where to push record. I hit that and it starts recording.
It's recording. You can see the time moving.
No, you don't know. Get out of here. I gotta do this. Jesus. All right, I can do this. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, hear it for Eli Santana, local San Diego youth, and guitar hero.
What is up? This is episode 1 of the Cliff Notes of Eli. Was a lot putting this together, a lot more than it should have. This was actually supposed to come out Tuesday. I think this will come out on a Friday. But this is actually like my third attempt at doing this because I kept running out of space on my iPad because I know how it works. But this is good, man. I'm learning a lot and I'm going to get better probably. And that's what life's about. Like, for instance, I'll talk about my first sponsor. I already got a sponsor. Bob. I'm sponsored by Bob. He bought me a stand for this iPad because apparently vertical video is offensive to everyone. So I'm sorry about that. And I tried to pretend like, no, it was my director, artist vision. No, but I tried to Scorsese my way out of it. No, I messed up. And I even tried to put the Star Wars scrolling thing to cover up, and no one fell for it. Literally no one. Yeah, that's what's been going on. I've been trying to figure this out. And I made an intro, which I think you just heard, probably. But that actually came from a demo that never made it onto an album for Holy Grail. Because I play in Holy Grail. And it's a song called Cock Sniper, running title, maybe. So if we use it, hopefully we'll change the name. And there's the cool thing about, when I was 15, I got on the radio. And I just happened to see a CD case of where I put that song on the CD. And I'm like, oh, cool, that'll be really cool to put on this, like full spectrum perspective of my life. And then I opened the CD case, it's not in there. And so I proceeded to spend hours looking for this damn CD. And so it's one of those things where I got the feeling, I'm like, oh, everybody, they're gonna know that I didn't have a recording of 15-year-old me on the intro song because it matters. But the fact that when you can't find something and it's just like you become obsessed with it. So I became obsessed with it and ripped my garage apart for hours. But I found it. And then because it's 2016, there's no disc drives because CDs are going out. And I couldn't figure out how to put it on my computer for hours. I took a break and we got pizza, but I figured it out. And then the demo that I was listening to of Cock Sniper, I just didn't like, so I decided to retrack it. But same solo. And then I spent hours looking at me for the intro, putting everything together, which was just silly. And then basically figuring out how to use iMovie. Yeah, I'm using iMovie. I'm at that point. So definitely, if you're watching this and have criticism, I'm down, because I want to learn. That's what this is about. I wanted to be like super pro when it came out, but this is where I'm at right here in time. So did that. Tried to film this a couple times. Oh, what's going on? This is the first episode of the Cliff Notes of Eli. Even had a cameraman. Thanks, Sebastian. And yeah, it kept cutting off, and then it was like I was like visibly frustrated. And then I just realized I just didn't know what I was talking about. And because I was thinking about exactly what I'm talking right now. But this is cool. I have also was trying to get a solo show going for my solo project this Saturday. And here is what went down. We couldn't figure out who was going to play in the band, so off to a bad start. And then just didn't have time to learn the songs, so we were going to do cover songs, and then ran out of time to learn the cover songs, and then went from 4 cover songs to 3 cover songs to 1 cover song, singular. And yeah, so I think we're going to do it at a later date. So yeah, it's been a lot of trials and tribulations to get here. But I learned, because every day's a gift. That's why they call it the present. Write that down. So we'll see. I hopefully I can, I'll hit better stride with this, and with criticism of my friends like Bob. This will be a well-oiled machine, and we'll all learn a bunch of stuff together. And how to make this better, I will share too, because I can't be the only one doing this. So hopefully we all learn something. So that's kind of been what's been consuming my life for the past few days. That and Game of Thrones, man. Hold on, I'm on Marco Rubio this.
The choice isn't just between big government or big business.
But I did get a couple questions, 2 questions from the same person. My friend Colleen Lovejoy, who's an amazing singer-songwriter who I jammed with a long time ago. Not that long, because we're not that old, but she asked a pretty heavy question right off the bat, and that was for an upcoming artist, whether being on a major label or an indie label is better. As an artist, I only have experience with an indie label, Prosthetic Records, and they've been great. And from what I could tell, they're basically a major label at this point. Just because even back in 2005, 2006, when I worked at Capitol Records for a little bit, they were bought out. There was basically like 2 or 3 major labels that like owned everybody. So even at that point, 10 years ago, it was already on the outs, as far as like major labels being a thing. But it was scary for some of the stuff, like a bunch of artists that you've never heard of and will never hear of, because they were signed to Capitol and they got shelved. There was this one band that I think they had like $100,000 budget that they owed back, and after a couple years of their album release, had barely sold 1,000 records, which is rough. I'm not gonna say their name, Borealis. It was like rap rock, I think, or something like Linkin Park-ish. But that's just rough. Like that scared me to no end off of major labels. Not that it matters with metal bands, but Prosthetic Records has been awesome. Like that's just my experience. They actually won Best Indie Label of the year with the Golden Gods. So congratulations, team. And yeah, it's kind of weird. She also asked like the best way to make money as like an indie artist, and that will be something I'm gonna like expand on because I'm still figuring that out. But really, really good question that I'll probably have a couple different parts to once I can think about it more and be more on top of it. But so thanks, Colleen. That's awesome. So if there's less huge questions that you guys have, you can email me at thecliffnotesofeli@gmail.com and send a hashtag or send it on Twitter to a hashtag. Is that how you say it? Tweet it at me. Hashtag the Cliff Notes of Eli, and I'll check it out. And yeah, I'd love to like, I don't know about answer the questions, but at least discuss them and at least like share what I've experienced with them. So yeah, this has been trying, but hopefully it'll be less. In fact, I'm not even gonna edit this version. I'm just gonna go as is because this is where I'm at. And yeah, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Ow!